All right. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning into Hatewatch. We're doing 1917 today. Before we get started, Mr. Valentine was trash talking Saving Private Ryan some more. And actually, hold on. Let's add on this because anyone who's returning already knows he hates Saving Private Ryan. Full Metal Jacket also? I had to process that.
I'm not going to say I hated that movie.
You better not.
Like the way I could say I hate some movies.
Yeah.
But that got by me when I was a kid. That was a movie that would sometimes be on Channel 11. It wasn't on the Sunday Channel 11 movies as much as some of the other ones. But every once in a while you would catch that movie. And I was young, so I didn't really see that until later. Maybe in my late 20s even. And then the first time I watched it, I just kind of grasped it. I think I said this to you once before. I was kind of a little late on. I saw the movies I liked as a kid, whatever, especially in the 80s,
sure.
all that shit.
Sure.
Which I love. Fine. But I didn't know like who really Kubrick was. I said it like this, like the way I found musicians back then, I was just more into like guitar players and shit like that. Then I got into like, oh, who's Kubrick? Who's this guy? Oh, he did this movie, he did that movie. So I was like, let me go down his discography. Got to Full Metal Jacket. I think I liked it at the time, but I was also on this kick where it's like when I want to like an artist, if I want to like a director or something,
you'll find a way.
You kind of looking for it, you know. Especially, I love The Shining, and I didn't know that was him. So I was like, oh, the same guy who did The Shining did this war flick that everybody loves. I might as well sit down and finally watch it, you know.
Yeah.
And when I did, it was like I was looking through it with the rose-colored glasses. Then on like rewatches, and on top of me really not liking war films in general because they become so formulaic,
tropic.
yeah. That I was like, oh, okay. I that's when it gets to the second half of the movie. Once you get past the shocking language, the shocking kills, once you get past of whatever message may or may not be undertoning the movie, war is bad, you know.
Yeah.
I'm kind of not impressed.
No, but I love that. Come on, the me so horny. That I mean, like it's a silly scene, but it's it's a good scene.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
At all. Yeah. I know what you mean. That it's become such a punchline, a song sample, a joke. But when you're actually seeing that scene and you're actually seeing this fucking girl selling her body, it's not like I was never laughing at that.
I did. I thought that shit was fucking hilarious.
He wasn't right. That was before. Right, Two Live Crew got to it. Right.
I sucky. Yeah, right. Like, and it's funny. Like, I got into the song before I got into the movie. You know, so like when that scene came on, I'm like, oh, I know that. You know, that's kind of funny. But then, like, the best part was the dude who comes by and steals the guy's camera, and then starts doing some kung fu shit, and then jumps in the back of a moped and drives off.
Yeah.
Oh, man. I love that shit. And then, you know, it's not because it's, there's the like, wow, war is so bad. You know, they have some of those moments in there, which I'm sure, you know, I'm not going to argue that, but there's a lot of like moments with the soldiers that you get to see some cool shit with Animal Mother and stuff like, memorable characters, cool moments.
Yeah, definitely. You know, that's why I don't hate it. But I did say this is where we differ. That I like Apocalypse Now better than Full Metal Jacket.
I hate that fucking movie. Yeah.
Wow, right? You say here we go. You know, because what I did like about that was it was something different for an army flick. Technically, that's not the same kind of movie as Saving Private Ryan or even Full Metal Jacket.
Yeah, it's closer to like a Platoon maybe, and I think even that's.
Platoon is closer to, well, it's a little different story-wise than both of them. But Platoon is closer to Full Metal Jacket.
I guess because of Sheen. Charlie Sheen, Martin Sheen.
Right, yeah.
That's probably the only reason I'm making that connection.
And in that one, their commander, their general is bad. Willem Dafoe. Willem Dafoe has that amazing scene where they leave him behind.
Oh, shit.
On purpose, right? So I feel like that is a little closer to Full Metal Jacket. But Apocalypse Now, who I forget directed that one.
Francis Ford Coppola, I think.
Coppola, you're right. Coppola did that.
Yeah, it was like a nightmare to make.
That better. Yeah. The behind the scenes on that is interesting too. Interesting as fuck,
Yeah. And
You don't
listen,
like the fucking special army agent Marine Green Beret brought in to find the guy who goes nuts bizarre with his little cannibal tribe there in the woods.
yeah, right. That's Marlon Brando's character, right? Who?
Yeah.
No. Is he the one who has the? It's been a while, I tried to get to it. So yeah, that is an interesting premise, actually. Now that I think about it, but it's just again, first off, dude, it was a slog to get through. It's like really drawn out. I don't know. Maybe I need to give it another chance. Maybe watching it with you.
Yeah, we should.
We'll see where we stand. But let's see if 1917 tickles your war fancy.
Let's see, or if it at least impresses me on what the story is.
Yeah. All right.
Because
now,
I would just let me cap it off with, because Private Ryan, we were talking about movies before. I'm not sure when, if we were recording this before, but we were talking about like Forrest Gump and movies like that, Titanic, those 90s movies. I would even throw like Apollo 13 in there. I feel like Saving Private Ryan was going too much for that
Oscar. No. Yeah.
Well said.
Yeah.
Because hidden behind all the graphics and everything like that, just because it was super accurate and super realistic, doesn't make tearjerk of a movie. I'm not shitting on it completely, so maybe hate's not a fair word. But I can't. For anyone who missed it before, we were saying I had it on before. I couldn't even get through it.
Yeah, and it didn't bring you, no moment ever brought you to tears, nothing like that, nothing got you choked up. There was no scenes there that did it even on your first watch.
Probably.
Okay.
I feel like for the second time, probably not the first time, because you're just taking stuff in as you go. Except I will say this: when I see that one dude getting stabbed by the guy, one of their prisoners that they should have unfortunately taken out, that scene. But see, here's the thing:
me up. Yeah,
on purpose, right? Yeah, that you felt that guy died.
He was like trying to negotiate. Stop! Wait! Hold on! Wait! Like he had nothing else. He had no strength. He had no. You try to bargain with the guy, like, hey, wait. Dude wasn't hearing it. I don't think this one goes for those types of emotional hits.
Yeah, and just to finish my thought, and I felt like Saving Private Ryan was almost like a little watered down, made on purpose, feel good version of Apocalypse Now. Like the crew, the guys on now this special mission. You have all the action, you have all this shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's where I feel like it fails. Because they purposely went for the feel good thing, and it was almost overload. It was almost hard overload.
Well, I don't think it was feel good. It was real, like. Well, I think I know what you mean, but it was a lot of emotional beats. There's a lot of emotional.
Yeah, it's a lot of emotional.
Yeah. So
I feel like movies are doing that on purpose. They lose me.
Well, I don't know, man.
They won't be doing a great job.
And I don't know. Well, I don't know. I do wonder how, if it was like that in war, because I was never in one.
No doubt about it. Yeah,
so you do have to show it.
What they did to all the let me be careful what I say here. Maybe let's just watch this movie before I try to.
No, come on.
I'm trying to tiptoe on YouTube about how I really feel about Saving Private Ryan, but maybe it'll come out after a few more Heinekens.
Okay. Damn. I kind of do. First off, we're not live. If it's that bad, I can always cut it. But
no, just because we're exactly at the 2-hour mark. You should, what? We should always stay recording.
Yeah,
we're recording right now, at least.
Yeah, we're recording right now.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, but it's not live. Like, so I can edit. I have to edit this after the fact. So I can cut this out.
Then I'll say it, because I feel like that was purposely. Certain, like we said, certain movies are targeted for certain audiences. I feel like that was purposely directed to the war vets to get them like a little fucked up in the head more. How can I say? I feel like it was almost like a mind fuck.
Like he was trying to trigger war vets.
Yeah. Do you see that on some level? Because what bothers me, what brought me to that is how, and I don't care what side you're on or what your views are politically, if you lean this way or that. We don't get into that here.
Yeah.
But what I will say is that I do feel like that was like purposely aimed. Oh, I don't know why. Like, because we don't treat the vets very well here in the big picture. And I saw it
Yeah.
up firsthand. My stepfather was a non-vet, and his last year on Earth trying to deal with the VA and stuff was not good.
Well,
I'm not going to bash it or anything, but I'll say his experience that I saw firsthand. And even back then, I knew stuff like this was going on. So when that movie came out, it's almost like a real slap in the face,
yeah. But
Because it's
the
no
only
secret that people have complained about the VA treating soldiers
oh
horribly.
yeah.
Guys on the street. I didn't know if you want to go this route for this.
No, we're good. But no, this is all part of the war movie, and it's not even anything controversial. I think in the promo that they played that up, that the fact that veterans would watch it and get really like almost a PTSD from watching it.
Yeah,
And like the media definitely ate that up, and they liked telling people, so like it was used as a promotional tool in a way, which I think is fucked up.
Me too.
But I will push back only on in this aspect is that as much emotionality or as much as crying moments and this that or the other, it was all heroes in that movie. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I mean, with the exception of the bad guys, obviously, but I mean, like the main cast of characters, they were heroic. They weren't pussified. They weren't saved by their wives in the battlefield. They weren't, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
was.
But those points are of its time. They weren't making movies how they are now. Then
Not they are now. Yeah, now it'd be it'd be Idris Elba playing General Patton. You know, like, you know what I mean. So I get it. But again, to that movie script, like I don't think it was trying to dig too much because there was, I think, an intention to honor the veterans as well. But again, because you saw heroes there, you saw people mourning their friends, and it wasn't like, oh, how evil. Full Metal Jacket was more a dig at vets, in my opinion, because it showed like the evil side of being a soldier.
Yeah, and some of them soldiers straight up just murdering innocent people.
Yeah. I think Full Metal Jacket was more into that, and even Apocalypse Now was more into that. Like, like people
not so much.
Well, Marlon Brando. I mean, like, even though it's how fucked up the war will get you. When you get into shit, you get stuck into shit. They always talk about that.
You're right. You're right.
So, all right, you know what? Let's jump into this flick here.
Let's start this movie. Okay, let's see if this is insulting. Lifting up our vets.
Yeah, right. Let me make sure this is added on there. Bada bing, bada boom, bada beep. If you have anything to say, tell me to pause so that I can pause, okay? Because I won't be able to hear you if you don't.
No, and you know what? Even when we started doing with Greg, it made me point out it's like maybe I ramble a little too much, so I'm gonna try to pull back a little when the movie's
good. And I can cut the stuff that we just watch and we don't talk in. I can cut out, so this way it'll help with the copyright. So
nice, like ice.
Like ice.
All
you have a good picture?
Yeah, I see it.
Oh, New Republic, 1 out of 10. No, I'm sorry.
Yeah, well, the new Orion films. It's gonna be bad.
Yeah, right.
What's that notorious, famous fucking movie house that Canon? Is it Canon? They always did the bad movies.
Canon, yeah. I love Canon. Death Wish. They did that. They gave us Death Wish.
All right, and He-Man.
And Death Wish 2, and 3, and 4, and 5.
And I think RoboCop.
No. That was Orion or Touchstone.
That was
one of those.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think I'm a little confused. But here we go, 1917. So this is about World War One. Am I correct?
Yes, that's correct. Yes, that's correct. I can't wait for the fucking thumbnail on this one.
Like. Sorry, Sarge. Pick a man. Bring your kit.
All right, pause it for a second. Because just give me who's the enemy, and I'm not that schooled. Who's the enemy in World War I? We're still fighting the Germans, right?
Yeah.
And
That's about all I remember. You put me on the spot. I remember Franz Ferdinand was assassinated, right? I remember that. That was a big deal.
Yeah, okay.
He was an archduke, right? No, so like the big takeaways I remember is we're up against the Germans again, but it feels like the Germans
actually for the first time.
Well, for the first time, I should say, yeah. And like people argue that they actually won, but then the treaty system fucked them. Like they conquered a bunch of land after everything was said and done, but because I guess they were with League of Nations, or however the Treaty of Versailles went, they ended up Treaty of Versailles. I don't think that's the right treaty, but whatever treaty they signed ended up like they ended up losing land, and they had to shut down their army and all that shit. All the stuff that kind of led up to World War II.
Gotcha.
Think we get a Hitler cameo, like a young Hitler as a soldier?
That's cool.
Which way to Berlin?
I'm working on this new book.
Yeah. What do you think of my paintings? No, right. Right. All right. So, all right. We'll see if we'll hold out for a Hitler cameo.
All right. Here we go.
Now, the one thing I will say to look for, this thing looks like it's just one shot. Like there's no cuts. There's maybe one scene where it looks like there's a cut. Well, there is a cut.
Really?
But this looks like one continuous, just no cut. Just say.
Interesting.
Now that you, yeah.
There has to be some cuts in the movie, but they're
doing
as many long shots as they can.
Yeah, it's made to look like it has no cuts. Like, you know what I mean? So it's edited cleverly, I should say.
Okay, cool, yeah.
I'm going to see if I can make the screen a little bit bigger here.
Yeah, that'd be nice. Oh, so these guys are British?
Yeah.
Tastes like old shit.
1 out of 10. No,
This time next week, we'll be
So
chicken
far,
dinner.
it's not American, I'll say that so far.
Why? Because I'm right.
Do we see Americans in
got
this?
10 bob.
Maybe. I don't remember. Yeah, it's solid
Time,
maybe.
gentlemen. More's the pity, Sarge. I could have done with some turkey. Well, I'll make sure to relay your displeasure to command. So what's on the cards?
Here we go.
Hunter up to something.
See, this is why I really couldn't get into Sing Sing so much. That movie about the kids with the high school band.
Sing Street?
Yeah, Sing Street. And remember when I was saying to you, like, oh, even though this is an Irish movie about Irish characters in Ireland, it was written very British. I don't know if you remember that,
Yeah, we were talking about that.
Now, I'm not just talking out of my ass, too, because I grew up watching, my grandparents were from the old country. So they would watch a lot of PBS News out of Ireland. And after that, it was pretty much all those British shows, Are You Being Served, Fawlty Towers.
Yeah.
I grew up with a lot of that stuff, and I like a lot of it, too. But at the same time, you just get different rhythms, different beats in the comedy and stuff. So it's just very wordy. You think the Irish, they eat the language. But the British, already. Look how much dialogue these two guys during the fucking one of the deadliest wars ever, and they just yapping away. Like,
yeah. I think I can. I think I could dig that. All right, hold on.
Yeah, I wish you could edit this explanation into that segment when I put that review on the Sing Song.
Yeah, right. Well, that one's already out, so too late. Hold on, I'm trying to make the screen even bigger.
It's out there. So yeah, just keep that in mind. If anybody gets what I'm saying,
I get it. I think I get it. Yeah, they have to have their clever, witty banter.
Yeah, to tidy yourselves up.
Sir, you have a brother, a lieutenant in the 2nd Devon.
His name is Ryan.
Yes, sir.
He's the last brother of your mother.
As far as I know.
Saving Private Ryan.
With your help, I'd like to keep it that way. Sarge tells me I'm good with maps. That's true. By the looks of it. Colonel Mackenzie is in command of the second.
Brother Mackenzie, yes.
He
From
sent
the
word
beach.
yesterday morning. He was going after the retreating
Will you
Germans.
bring the tea and strumpets?
He is convinced he has them on the
Don't
run.
forget the crumpets.
But if he can break
No,
their
no,
lines
strumpets.
now,
We want,
turn the
we
tide.
want,
Yeah,
we want some
yeah,
sluts.
yeah.
No,
Those up in there, yeah.
Colonel Mackenzie has not seen these aerials.
My father Mackenzie lived by a dawn and that the Beatles were singing.
3 miles deep, field. You think you can get there in time?
Yes, sir.
Fuck yeah. Is this is turning to Cannonball Run?
Over to you, Lieutenant.
Fuck yeah.
Supplies, gentlemen. Mouse. Down to Gehenna or up to the throne. He travels the fastest who travels alone. Wouldn't
Yeah,
you
just
say
say
that?
yes. Yes, you dismiss. It's just you two.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
You just gotta throw in a little limerick. That's just
Yeah. By top of the morning, the gold will be mine.
It's my big brother. We should at least wait until it's dark. Erinmore said to leave immediately.
So is this
Erinmore's
Lord
never
of the
seen no
Rings on
man's
the
land.
battlefield?
We won't make it 10 yards. If we just wait, you
If
heard
I
me.
hear I love you, Sam, and I love you, Frodo, I'm gonna lose my shit. Because right now this is Lord of the Rings on the battlefield. It's the Shire.
Said the boss.
Is it time for second breakfast?
All I'm saying is that we wait.
And thirds and
Yes.
fourths.
You would say
Fourths
that
and
because it's not your
breakfast.
brother, is it?
Little hobbit.
Look, the last time I was told the Germans were gone, it didn't end well. You don't know, Blake. You weren't there.
This is Frodo and Sam.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
Sorry, excuse me.
Going up and down.
The movie's an hour and 15 minutes of them
All right.
making their way through the
Turn the
stretch.
bus tabs on.
Oh shit.
9 miles
Can
from
you
here,
imagine?
what, 6 hours?
It's one
Very
cut.
most.
Never
So we've got time to wait until the sun sets. It's enemy
Otherwise,
territory.
we'll be
We've got no
They
idea
pan
what
out.
we're
It turns
walking
out they're
into.
in the maze of the
We're
Shining.
not clever about this. No one will get to your brother.
Yeah, right.
I will.
That or the what was that movie or Hellbound, Hellraiser, right? Like what was the one we just saw?
Yeah, right. This is
Now we
their
need to find the Yorks.
this is their purgatory. And they don't see any action. They just have to
Yeah,
walk
just walking.
in the wrong direction.
That would
They
be a
go
10 out of
down
10.
and then up. Yeah,
10 out of
I think
10.
Easy.
So,
Easy.
it's a regular day at war, which is like nothing happening and waiting.
Oh, bro, we could write our own movie. Yeah, that's not
Yeah,
so
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Guys, picture this: a war movie where nothing happens. It'll be like Seinfeld on the battlefield.
Yeah. Meet The Shining and the
Yeah,
Twilight Zone.
Pieces-
Right.
Yeah, right. It's totally. God, I
What is
can't
the
wait to make the
face?
thumbnail.
Look at this. Yeah, make that face a thumbnail. You want to get
Yeah.
Mr. Comedy face? Surge
This
it
would
up.
be
He's
this
got-
would be your face, right?
Nuh-uh.
You.
I'd be like that annoying guy. The boss said I could walk up
Yeah.
during the downtrend,
Yeah.
right?
Let it go.
Like this before
Let him go.
Look at this kid. Look at this
remember.
fucking
Well,
blood.
I think he's worried about his brother.
remember
You
the
got to cut him a little
Not
slack.
really.
All right. He's got to save his side, his brother Ryan.
Well, you did all right out of it.
It's
At least where you read them. Don't have it anymore.
I saw a sergeant. Been better washing him out of this dugout with a bloody hose.
Do you know where the Yorks are?
Yeah, we got it.
Next
Hey,
bend,
what's
we
that
standing on
weapon?
top of our
Look at that weapon.
Shot to hell too much.
yeah.
And said like, oh yeah, the last guy we have to bury him. Chopped a lot of head.
Yeah.
Yeah,
How was your day? Tell me everything you did. What did you have for breakfast?
Yes,
I got a pot of tea on
Where's
right
Major
now.
Stevenson?
I was killed a couple of nights ago, Corporal.
Actually, I'm gonna like
Lieutenant
this
Lessier's command.
make it fun
Where
of the
can we find
British.
it?
Next dugout.
Get this dog out of here.
Get on with it.
Right.
Nah.
That's the first time I ever seen a dog in a war movie that wasn't a stray. He's like, no, this is
But
my
that-
dog now.
Dude,
Watch
totally that dog's a stray. You know that dog's a stray.
Sir?
Come on.
He watches my back.
Lieutenant Leslie,
Yeah.
sir?
He was a stray.
Got a message
Right
from
now, he's
General
my
Erinmore.
best mate.
You are relieved.
Yeah.
No, sir.
We're in one place. Now they suddenly give us miles. It's a trap.
It's a trap. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
he's the angry guy. It's a trap. It's a fucking trap.
Like scrappy ribbons to cheer up a widow.
He's the angry guy. Okay.
All right. This way.
Oh shit.
Wake
All
up,
right.
Kilgore. Bloody waste of space.
Any cover section?
Kilgore. Did they just call him Kilgore? Like from Full Metal Jacket?
Yeah.
Anyway, your
That's
best bet
interesting.
is to pop over here.
I wonder if that was a direct nod.
You do get
Sound like
shots.
called him Kilgore.
Back to fire. We won't come after you. Not
Who
till
was
it's dark.
Kilgore
If we're
in
some
Full Metal
fucking hero,
Jacket?
You do make it. Send up
I
a
feel
flare.
like he was the drill sergeant, wasn't it? Like drill sergeant
Oh,
Kilgore. Oh, no, no.
Kilgore,
I'm
like it's of
thinking
use.
Kilgore is the. I love the smell of napalm in the morning. Fucking.
Okay, that's Apocalypse
so
Now.
young.
Yeah, yeah.
Apocalypse
May the
Now.
Lord
Kilgore.
pardon you your faults, and when they start shooting at you, could you be so kind as to throw it back?
Yeah, I'll throw it back while I'm being
Sure.
shot and shot out.
Yeah,
Thanks.
yeah. It's totally gonna scare the shit out of them before they have to fucking pop their head out of a trench.
They got to bring the ring back. Here they go. Frodo, Sam, they're gearing up. They're leaving the Shire. No hobbit's ever been 150 yards
Yeah.
off the German line.
This is such a great comparison.
Do you not see it? I do.
No, 100% I see it. Yeah, yeah, that's pretty funny.
Especially the acting already. These two no names. Yeah, the horse is dead. Is there enough flies around the dead horse? We got it. We got the horse. Is dead. No, it's real, man. It's real.
It's so real because it's got flies, bro.
Oh, that looks.
We got flies in our war movie, motherfucker. I ain't see no flies in Saving Private Ryan. There were no flies there.
That's true. That's true.
Lots of dead bodies, no flies.
Yeah, I guess it would be like that too. Who am I to say? A dead horse, 3-4 days outdoors. It's gonna have mad.
It's gonna be fucking smart. Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, hey, geez, you got enough flies? It's a movie.
Yeah, right. God, that just looks crazy though.
Yeah, do we know where
Ruined
we
land.
are? They're in Germany. The British are in Germany, and they're crossing
I
the
think they're
line.
in France or Holland or some shit. Because
Okay.
I think they're in France actually right now.
Yeah, I'm a little embarrassed. I should learn more about World War One.
I know, right?
I learned a lot about World War Two.
Is this the Battle of the Bulge or no? Right. All right. Oh, cutting yourself.
Yeah,
Never
the
cut
barbed
yourself.
wire. That's not cool, right?
Damn,
Barbed
that's
wire
just
is a
done.
bitch. Yeah. And the mud.
You can see bodies in there. Did you? I don't know if you can catch them.
I didn't see that, but yeah, I guess.
Yeah, it's like bodies in there. There's bodies in a lot of places.
Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, that was a cool reveal. So yeah, look, looks great.
Do you see that? That's the hand that he just cut, and it's I want to go home. That would have been
right.
The hand you just cut just went into a dead body.
Ugh, yep, I would have been out right there.
Yeah, I want to go home. I don't think I can do it. I'm not good at for war. I don't want to kill nobody. I think I'm crazy. It's like whatever.
Yeah, I'm out. I don't want to do this mission at least. Let me go back to the regular war.
Yeah, right.
Wow, are we gonna follow them for 150?
I told you, it's one continuous shot. It's like
no, I mean that's fine.
We're
almost there, Sam.
Yeah, right. Give me some of that lumber spread.
Nice, they made it. Is this the enemy line?
What's that?
Is this the enemy line?
They're already in there, yeah. So, I mean, that was the intel, was that the Germans already left. So they're by the time they popped their head out, like if the Germans were there, they would have already been shot.
Yeah, and that's why the guy said before, right?
Yeah.
It should be fine.
That's the front line.
Well, okay, there's your answer. That's the front line.
Okay, good.
They really have got.
Yeah, now it's a real movie. It'd be funny if a German soldier popped out and said, "You're going in the up on a down trench."
Yeah, right. Come check out my paintings.
Yes, it's the thing that we were talking about.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
I'm working on this book.
You have a razor. I couldn't get it all off. I still have the middle here. Maybe should I leave it? No.
I'm working on
My
this.
friend says it's distinguished. No, wait, what was that?
My new look for my mustache. What do you think?
Yeah, right.
Oh, coals are still hot.
Not long gone.
Interesting.
At least they're not talking to each other this whole time.
Yeah, especially during this part where it should be like serious and quiet. They shouldn't be like bickering or anything.
Cheerio, mate.
You said you were going to carry the onion. It's getting heavy. Why
Yeah,
carry
right.
it last time for an hour?
You shot me. You got me shot. Shut your trap.
Hey, oh, you're yapping. Got me shot.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
This might be a way through.
I blew my bloody bollocks off.
You shot my bum.
Yeah. I bet the trains run on time.
Yeah, I'm
No.
going to be late. Who built this subway? Oh, good eye, good eye.
Oh no!
Oh, okay, that's cool. That
Yeah. Couldn't help it. They were trying to slip. No.
Sam,
Sam. I love you, Sam.
I love you. Please don't be dead, Sam. I love you. Oh no! A blast like that, I think would have killed him.
I don't know. I think it could have killed him, but I do think it's a toss-up. Depends on how the blast hits and all that stuff.
Things coming down.
But they just couldn't. They couldn't kill Sam. They just couldn't do
They
it.
couldn't kill Sam, but you know, like to their credit, it's like I think we've been fooled by all the grenades that we've seen in 80s movies, and you know what I mean, and how the bombs actually work. You know, because it's
I think a tripwire bomb, even back then,
well, obviously they used it because it worked. Yeah, they use it because it worked. But I'm just saying, like, I think it's possible you can survive it. And, you know, and any other situation, like if his friend wasn't there to rescue him, he would have died. You know what I mean? He probably, you know. All right, so
it's debatable, but okay. But it's important to where the rest of the movie is going to go. That's why I had comments on.
Fair enough. Okay.
You keep hold of me.
I never let go.
Yeah, right. Gotta hope there's not another tripwire.
Yeah, the way that Russians do it like that too.
Come on.
Oh, this is like Indiana Jones. How's it going to kill if you can't
Just
see?
jump. I can't see. You need to trust me. Jump.
How about you wiping your eyes a little bit? Like, he's not making any effort to, like, see his face or open his eyes a little bit.
But
Don't let go.
he can't wipe his eyes. He has to move.
Right. That's right.
And he has to keep his other hand on his boy. He does, because he has to lead him out. Stop laughing, bro. That's not funny. The dude's about to die. No, I'm saying, wait a minute.
you're right.
No, I'm saying no. I'm saying, well,
right.
he can't clear his eyes because he's got to hold on to his boy. He's got his other hand on his gun,
Right,
and he's walking blind. You know what I mean? So, like, it's like, all right. Well,
after all that, can't take just 30 seconds to gather himself.
no. Now he can.
He's trying to see. Oh,
Now he can. I mean, you know, but like you did hear that mine was literally caving in.
True. He had enough time to stand there though and say, "I can't see." All right, they made it. That was rough. That was dangerous too. What was that? Bodies? Wood? What are we
No,
looking at?
those are shells, casings.
Oh, okay. Bomb casings. Oh, he's wasting his water. I guess you got to get it out.
That's not a waste. Yeah.
Yeah.
Here. Have some of mine.
Have some more, Sam.
Yeah, right.
I'm so glad you're still alive.
Nothing dampens your spirit,
I
Sam.
wish I'd shot that rat now. Some other bloody idiot.
And I love you. Oh my God! Don't they literally have the same kind of conversation? He's like, "Why am I having to do this?" And he's all like, "You don't have to come with me."
Being volunteered for shit in the military is not pleasant.
Yeah, and the ring chose Frodo. So
Yeah.
I didn't know what I was picking you for. I never thought it would be this.
Right.
yeah, and he did pick him. He's like, "No, I picked you purposely."
Yeah.
Do you want to go back?
Where's the rank and order? You shouldn't be allowed to go back. And it shouldn't have been Frodo's choice. I mean, it's military order, or it isn't. Like, what are these two clowns? You're my best friend. Can my best friend come with me? It's like, oh, got to do this crazy mission. Can I bring my
I'm pretty
best
sure
friend?
that was a rhetorical question. You want to go back? I think you know the answer.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
I don't. The way these two are acting, you'd like,
Really?
just go back. I'll cover for you. It's fine.
It's fine,
Sorry to
man.
get you
No big
here.
deal. I didn't mean to trouble you.
Yeah.
You know where we are.
You're in the
Coast is
jungle,
directly
baby.
southeast.
You're gonna die.
Bearing.
They wanted to bury us.
Yeah, obviously. They're like,
It's called war, buddy.
Right, even if we abandon the trench, we still don't want the enemy advancing, so we'll do what we can with the booby traps.
Did you hear
It
that
really
story
should be
about
Hitler doing all the booby
what
traps.
is here?
Not in the mood.
Like,
Like, Rainbow too.
Top of the ridge.
yeah. And he gets away at the end, you know. Like,
That'd be awesome.
Shrapnel.
yeah. I'll be
What
back.
was it then?
Oh shit.
Oh, that's the medal sorted then. Laugh. You reckon? I do.
Mhm. That's totally a medal.
Well, that'd be nice.
Buried, took him up out of the rubble.
The rubble. I'm with you. I get that. Get
What
that.
happens to it then?
Why do you care?
Why do you not?
I swapped it with a French captain.
You swapped it?
Mhm.
For what?
Bottle of wine.
What did you do that for?
Drunk.
I was thirsty.
You don't drink wine for thirst. That's
No, exactly. It's such a stupid line. I was thinking that too, but I didn't want to be the one to say it.
Yeah.
And I was like, I was nitpicking, but I was just like, he should have said, A, I wanted to get drunk.
yeah.
And B was like, I wanted to enjoy
Well,
something
I'll
while getting
take it
drunk.
back home. Why didn't you just take it on?
Look, it's just a bit of bloody tin. It doesn't make you special.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well,
Doesn't
keep drinking
make
the
any
wine, you'll
difference
be
to
really
anyone.
thirsty.
Why wine? They
Yes,
were
it
out of
does.
milk. Like, what?
Yeah.
It's got a ribbon on it.
The soy milk was gone.
Yeah, right.
Oh, there's that milk you were talking about.
Oh yeah.
There it is.
There it is. Perfect. Now
They don't need wine. Right, now they just can drink the milk.
just backwash it right back in there. Good job.
Yeah. With
Yeah.
the fresh-
Yeah, plus, you use that hand, that same hand. You fucking.
Yeah.
just-
Right. I hope you wipe that off, right?
Yeah. Actually, I'm pretty sure it was the other hand.
And if the milk is fresh, that means who poured who?
Yeah, right.
Right. What are you drinking?
Get off my milk, boy.
Yeah. That means someone's been there. And don't forget, we saw those burning coals.
Adolf
We
Milkler.
looked over the coals earlier. They were still
Oh
hot.
yeah, they were so
And that
hot.
was
Yeah.
fresh. What appears to he drank it and didn't react with vomit. Rancid milk, you'll fucking puke.
Yeah.
So, hot coals, fresh milk, a chair that was turned on its side for some reason, a stool knocked over. and the booby
They're our
trapped.
friends again.
In the booby trapped barracks or whatever.
Okay, that's all signs that there's still activity there.
Who's winning?
Us, I think. 2-on-1.
But a cool little action scene.
That was cool. That was well done.
Yeah, it was well done. It made it look like it was totally like super far away.
Yeah.
But the reveal that it was right there. Oh, here we go. We're introducing another character. Is this guy gonna survive that crash?
Yeah, right.
And they said they got him. So who is he? Is he British? Is he the enemy?
Uh-oh.
Who's this guy? Speaking German?
We should put him out of his misery.
No, get him some water. He needs water.
Oh, shit. He knifed him, yo. Oh, shit. It got real. Okay. A stab in the belly is like not good. That's bad.
Damn, look at his face.
Yeah. He's just not a very good soldier for getting that close to the pilot of an enemy.
What's on without me? I'll catch up. You can't stay here.
No, they're gonna kill Frodo off. Is he gonna bleed
We have
out?
to move. Come on. Come on.
10 out of 10.
Come on.
Yeah, kill him right
you
now.
know,
No,
we'll get
no.
points.
Come on.
Like I've always heard getting to the belly is bad, like not good.
Yeah. Look at his face.
We have to find your brother.
They're draining the color out of him. Like, I don't know how they're doing it.
You'll recognize him.
Yeah,
He's looking
yeah,
at
I see that. Right, he's mad.
And he's
Wow, it will get a point if one of the if Frodo or Sam goes. Looks like Frodo's going.
They're embers. The barn is on fire.
I've been hit.
Oh, man.
He's out of it.
This inside. Will you write to my mum for me?
I was dumb, but I wasn't scared. No, it's a heavy scene.
Yeah.
It's a heavy scene.
I wish
I
that
just don't think soldiers were trained to approach the enemy like that. But all right, they did that in Saving Private
There's that human nature part where it's just like you're a human being
talk to me.
trying to help another human being not die. It's different
Tell me
when
another
it's
way.
face to face as opposed to the pilot didn't give a shit though.
I know the way.
He's ready.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. That's
Yeah.
I'm going to head
it's
southeast.
and old world too. This is
This kid-
old world shit. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, this
he's a good
All the
soldier.
way to cross the old world.
yeah, this kid was not meant for war. This makes it sad, you know. Like he was a good soldier. He saved the dude's life. It's not like he wasn't
I'll
courageous.
find the second. I'll give them the message.
Yeah, cautious is maybe what I should have said.
Yeah.
A little longer.
A little longer. We gotta get a lot of chatter in because we're British, even though you're dying. And there it is. All right, the movie at least just got interesting. Let's see where this goes. Sam's on his own.
I did go on the record to say I actually think you may actually like this one, but I don't know. I'm on the fence. Yeah, that kind of caught me off guard that they killed this kid.
Yeah, but I like that they did.
So,
Only because I couldn't take the 2 hours of Frodo and Sam.
right.
You know what I mean? I really
Yeah.
would.
It would.
It got a point right now, my rating, just for this scene.
You all right, mate?
It's all right. It's okay.
No, my friend is dead.
Help him.
Not her.
He's not dead. Whatever. His Barely a flesh wound.
Jesus.
I'm not dead yet. Look at his face. He made him a zombie. But he got it. He died. He bled out. He died.
Motherfucker's dead.
Yeah, he is. He's already half the zombie already with that face.
Yeah.
Go and fetch his things. Come with me.
If you want to live.
Yeah. Right.
That's what he should have
Come with
said.
me, Corporal. It's an order.
Come with me if you want to
Passing
live.
through a coast. We can take you somewhere.
No!
Might be a tight squeeze.
No, you're not going to be able to adjust the wheel. Pivot the front end to the left. Jesus, they don't make things easy, do they? They could at least have been treated with a bit of grace, bastards.
I'll be right back.
No, sir. Hop on.
You can't do any better.
Range, your wife will stop for embarrassment to the entire expeditionary force.
No. You're both bloody awful.
Oh, speaking Liverpool, Liam.
Taking my teeth out with that.
You could do with a new set.
Now another bomb goes off.
How many need to be?
Boom!
No. Soul needs driving lessons.
Stop! Stop!
All right, keep the bloody
I just realized I was on mute this whole time.
Right. One,
Oh, wonderful.
2, 3. Come on!
Come on.
Yeah, exactly.
1, 2, 3.
Come on, boys. One last push, yeah?
Push,
One,
Luigi,
two,
push.
Back in. Get back in. Go.
You're all right.
Chief driver, how about you try to keep it on the bloody road for a change?
They're attacking at dawn. I have orders to stop them. Why did I send yours down to you?
My friend died.
You'll never make it.
He was stabbed.
No.
Thank you.
3 years fighting over this. Bastards.
Wow.
Clever. They know if they don't shoot the cow, you will eat it. Right? Worried we'll catch up with them.
Bastards.
Why? This bloody miracle is right.
Don't they want to go home?
They hate their wives and mothers. And Germany must be a shithole.
We don't.
We're losing this war.
Stop now.
Not another boom. That's a shame.
Looks like I'll be getting out here. Good luck.
Keep some of that luck for yourself.
Pulls it up.
Good luck,
Hope
bro.
we get there.
Thank you, sir.
They just want to see the world burn. Well, they do that in there. So this Mackenzie guy is not only being told down to stand from an attack order, but now he's implied that he's not really a good character of man. That he's like, oh, for the war. No, and if nobody saw you deliver this message, I'll attack anyway. Even though that's fucking court-martial.
Yeah, right. Well, yeah, that's why he's saying just make sure there's witnesses, because if there are no witnesses, it's his word against. There is no court martial. All he has to say is no. He didn't get to me in time. I already sent the troops out, or whatever.
No, I totally got that.
Yeah,
but they're
yeah.
implying that this character is a war-hungry, maybe not good character-natured man.
Well, I think they're implying at the possibility, but you know what I mean? Yeah.
There's only a man of war would want to attack.
will that come back into play? I mean, if it's in the earlier in the movie, probably, right?
Interesting. Let's see. Do we get to meet Mackenzie, Father Mackenzie?
Or does he die before, or what happens?
Let's see. Boom! Boom! If the guys who just dropped them off, imagine if it was just all those dudes. We're just like this.
We're just fucking with you.
Yeah.
Psych.
Well, no, we're doing you a favor. You're not going to make it. We're just
Yeah. Yeah.
Anybody in there? Oh,
The end. Not imagine. Never.
well said. You know what? Better movie than I
10
thought.
out of 10.
If it ends here, that's actually a really good movie. Especially
Didn't make
because they
it
killed
to
off Frodo. Yeah.
Yeah. So this is the only cut really in the movie. Everything else was like just this one continuous real time shot, or at least made to look that way.
Yeah.
I dug that. I don't know. They managed to keep it interesting. It wasn't just walking on that open plain.
Yeah, for 2 hours, right? Sam.
There.
He's going. Someone's alive.
Yeah, Frodo comes back. He's there to.
Yeah, zombie Frodo. That's why he had a spacesuit zombie. That thing's coming back. I'm here to guide you.
Shit. Just undo all the goodwill so far.
That'd be awesome. He comes back. Yes, he's going to be. Flan is burning.
I think that's really well done. All the light and shadow play and
yeah, it looks cool. He's doing it. No, he's on. No, I'm just trying to figure out it's nighttime now. It was daytime when he went into the door.
Yeah, so he totally, I think, he got shot in the head. His helmet caught it. And he knocked the fuck out. So yeah, I think he woke up in the early evening. Yeah.
Gotcha. It was so dark.
That what?
It was so dark in that scene. It was a little hard to make out.
Oh yeah. A little bit.
We love you all the time. He runs into fucking Princess Leia's turning tricks. We love you a long time.
Yeah, right. He's so horny. Oh shit.
Who is that? That's what I'm saying. Like, why are these soldiers not trained? Like, I don't understand.
Yeah, I don't know what that's about.
Yeah, they're just so willing to like stand. It's wartime. You're all alone. You were almost taken out. You woke up alone in the dark. You see a figure across the way. You're in enemy lines. He starts running at you, and it takes for him to fire upon you before you run, before you haul ass.
He might have a bad concussion.
You might be out of it. You're right. He thought he was seeing an image of Frodo. He thought Obi-Wan was coming to play the Force music. He thought it was Obi-Wan.
Yeah, you heard the Star Wars themes out of nowhere. It was kind of
Friend. I'm a friend. This time, others. I need to find a wood to the southeast. Yes.
La rivière.
yeah. He's out of it.
He's a little out of it, yeah. That bullet to the helmet.
Yeah.
A little bit.
That'll do that.
Is that a woman's voice?
Yeah, yeah.
So maybe he can get some puss. It's real time. Is she so horny? Bow, ow, ow, ow. So horny. Wow, they're totally gonna bang. Oh, fucking baby crying ruins everything.
You blew it.
Yeah, yeah. I know, Chewie. What a boner killer. Yeah, sign off on this movie. Close it out. That's not even. They're not even humping.
Yeah, right.
No, it's fine. It's because the baby's there. I mean, if she wants it, she'll still give it to him.
Yeah, right. Put the baby in one of the dresser drawers.
Yeah. He's down for business.
Right.
All right. So how long are they gonna, you know?
Clock's ticking.
Has a love interest or not? Is she going to be crucial to the story or not? They literally just met, right? They don't know each other. They don't know what's going on. He's like, no, I'm not German. I'm a friend. All right, they're obviously both British.
Yes.
Oh, she's French? She's not German. So, yeah.
No.
Yeah, I can do my history on World War I.
That's what I'm saying. They're in France right now.
They are French. So she's not a British. So she's just a French regular farm girl caught in the war.
Yeah. And he had that milk from earlier with his wound all in it. Now.
Yeah.
There's dead body germs in there. I'm sure that'll be fine for the baby.
Yeah. Well, that wartime syphilis in his blood.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
All right, though, but what are we doing to this scene? All right, I'll be patient. Brah. All right, I'll wait.
Continuez à parler.
On a winter's morn, on a stormy day, in a sieve far and few.
Again, you see what I was thinking about the British? Yeah, is that you with the fire alarm?
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's
the movie. I don't know why they won't change their.
It's that bad. Well, it's wartime. They can't get a new battery. The Germans put up the supply. All right.
Is a smoke detector even invented by then? I don't even think so.
Hell no.
That's my favorite drop now. I know. I don't know why.
I know, and it's so funny because I can't stand it, but it's funny that you love it. I'm just traumatized from smoke alarms.
Being in that situation, yeah, it's the worst.
Yeah.
You should wait. So just
Stay.
Charlie's getting bored. It's time for me to leave.
Well, either that, and I don't need gratuitous sex scenes, but at least bone. At least be like, yeah.
I'm glad they're not.
No, because that
I'm
could have
glad-
been a little
yeah.
gratuitous, and I didn't need it.
Yeah.
But I also don't need whatever this is. Whatever, and it's very dark, even for
Yeah. What? Cute little scene.
It wasn't
Hold that
a
thought.
cute little
No, he had the milk for the baby. That was nice, and he left the food there.
scene.
And she gave him the directions of how to get to the city. And now it's over.
Thank God.
Yeah.
It's a little too long.
Yeah,
but,
yeah. Oh, yeah. It could have been like 5-10 minutes shorter.
So crazy.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, he finally acted like a soldier there. But that woman's baby was a newborn. So is he the dad? But is he a French civilian too? Who is this guy? We don't know, right?
Yeah.
Could have been the brother. Like, yo, relax. It's not what's going on. I got giving milk.
What were you saying, dude?
Nothing. I'm just making fun of this movie.
Wait.
Wait.
What's that, Brandy? Mama? Yes.
Good. The music is telling me this is gonna get good. I want to see the shark pop up now. You were saying you didn't like yours too?
Yeah, he fucking
Right now.
Yeah, right. Damn.
Can he swim? I don't think he can swim.
Yeah, right. I mean, shit. With all that gear,
Yeah. And
even if you can swim, you can't.
Yeah. No, that boy can be a bitch. All right, he's backstroking it. He's doing it. What else are they gonna throw at this guy?
Yeah, right.
He's loud. All right, he's halfway. He's more than halfway there.
Remember the cherry blossoms?
Yeah, remember when they were talking about the cherry blossoms before?
Yeah, I like that. It's a nice little throwback. I guess callback to that.
I'm glad you brought it up too, because I didn't want to like nitpick, but I was just like,
well,
no, it's to remind
it's
us
subtle.
It's
Subtle. It's not like
I don't think it's subtle at all.
he didn't look at the camera and was like, "Look at the orchids or whatever, cherry blossoms! Wow."
I could almost feel Frodo here with me.
Frodo, I feel. Yeah, right. Spirit is near. At least we're not getting that. It's just like, oh, look, the cherry blossom.
No, I opposite. As soon as you saw the trailer, I was like, oh yeah, it's to remind you of the conversation we had before with his brother. All right. You got it. You didn't forget that photo was stabbed.
Yeah. All right, cool. I think he's at Mordor now.
All right.
It's finally getting to Mordor.
Right.
Mount Doom.
Got a fantastic army of evil. Right. Okay. Have a good cry. Let it all out. Let it all out. You've been through a lot.
Emotional damage.
He's a very emotional damage. All right, get out. Oh, exactly. Get on your feet, stiff up a lip, all that. Camelot.
It's only a model.
It's only a bottle. It's a rather silly place. Yes, very silly. This canned chicken episode's very silly. This Hatewatch is rather silly.
Yeah.
All right. What are they doing with this fucking character? Even the music seems like it should be for Conan or something.
That's
Like,
totally
right?
Lord of the Rings music. I put that in.
That one. See, even the fucking music for Lord of the Rings works so good.
Oh shit!
That's funny.
Yeah, no, I put that in.
I heard the music. I thought something good was gonna happen. It was like too whimsical for a war.
Yeah.
Fucking Conan's coming out.
Yeah.
Gandalf. This is Gandalf's theme. I didn't know you were playing
Yeah.
Gandalf's theme. Holy shit, though, even after all the joking around, what are you doing with this fucking team? Thank God.
Yeah,
Your music, no, your music. The other music made it more interesting. Go back. Now it's a party. The Corleone Wars of 1917.
Yeah.
Ill, is that the real music from the movie I'm hearing right now?
This is the movie. Yeah.
Oh, how fucking gross.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying?
Yeah, I hate that song, but it's really good now. I like it way better. Why you always lying? I didn't like it. Now I love it. It's way better than this. You know, these fucking Brits. This is what I was telling you. This is what I was telling you 2 weeks ago with that other movie.
Yeah.
They're going for their British Oscars. That's what this scene is. And that rebel British fighting music. It's almost Irish rebel calls.
Yeah.
The rebel yell. The real rebel. It's not just a Billy Idol song.
Right.
All right, I got it. You know, this takes me out a little bit. They're going for their British Oscars.
All night long.
Where are you from?
Where are you from?
The window. Oh, he's not one of ours.
He's bloody sore.
Just pick him up and take him.
I feel like I'm watching the Beatles' A Hard Day's Night. Go to
Yeah.
war. What is this, the movie Help? The Beatles?
Yeah, right.
Where did they?
All this dialogue, all this banter.
Why haven't you gone over?
We're the second wave.
They didn't send us all.
Where's Colonel Mackenzie?
Oh, he's down at the line.
Oh, he's right. Oh, he's slipping right ahead. We all happen to know right where he is.
Why don't you get out of formation? You
Yeah,
can move faster. Why are you cutting through all
Or
these
somebody
people?
escort him. Right, so you can't. One of those guys like, listen, bro, I'm gonna take you right there. I'll escort you there.
Oh shit! Oh, never mind. That's why.
No, but he's got special orders. Why is he running through them? Oh, okay, they're in a trench.
That's what. Yeah.
It's like, wouldn't he at least run on the side of those men? But we're in another trench. Don't you know you're going down in an up trench?
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. Now he's going up in an up trench, but he's like pushing and shoving.
Yeah. Right.
Commanding officer.
He's in the Hawking plan.
Damn.
Just pushing motherfuckers.
On the first
And not one person being like, yo, what the fuck?
Then move to the front, sir. I have a message from General Ehrenmoor. Who the fuck are you? The attack has been called off. General Ehrenmoor has called off the attack. Gotta go over. We've got them on the run. You don't. Do you understand? Do you understand?
So that wasn't Mackenzie?
No. He's looking. He's trying to get to him.
Got it. It's like, why would he waste his time talking to that guy, though? He's got to give the paper to Mackenzie. He's like, no, just by the way, I don't want you firing either. The order hasn't been given yet, but just like you don't.
Yeah.
That was stupid. The more I really think, was he wasting his time with that guy for?
Where's the captain? It's over there.
Just to show you how war hungry some men are in this world. Yeah.
Captain, I have a message. This attack is called off. You have to stop. You have to stop.
Broken man.
Wow.
Why is he wasting his time with that broken soldier of a man? Oh, did you see that? The bomb went off right near his head. Right, too.
Okay.
Are they gonna do the time slows down bomb? Well, like
Thank
that
God
was
they
so close.
Thank God they haven't done that. Yeah, we saw the indivisible shrapnel, like just. Thank God they didn't do that.
Let's see. One time.
I have orders to stop this attack.
It's like way further up the line.
You'll have to wait until the first wave goes.
Get it together, boy. This is it. Can he get there? If not, then he fails. It'd be pretty cool if he fails the mission. You don't see movies doing that too much. But they're going for the British Oscar, so he has to succeed.
Can't possibly make it that way, man. You bloody insane. What the hell are you doing, Lance Corporal? No.
Oh shit, he's got balls. And he's gonna walk. Wouldn't he run? He's not getting Oh, I wonder if that was by accident.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool. I gotta get you this letter. We're already fighting.
Get through! Listen to me, I have a letter. I need to see Colonel Mackenzie. There's nobody where you're getting in there. I've been ordered to stop. You have to stop.
Who the hell are you? We lose. Victory's only 500 yards away.
Sir.
Yeah, but they expect the enemy to just stop? Are they gonna...
I'm not going to call them back.
Thank you. This premise is kind of stupid now.
This is their last.
I mean, they can retreat. They can retreat from the attack, but the enemy's not going to be like, "Oh, they're stopping."
Yeah, right.
Read the letter.
My baby, just wrote me a letter.
Stand them down.
Oh,
Yes,
shit. He's at least a man who's going to know how to take direction.
Yes, sir.
Hold the line in case they counter. That's for you.
Yeah. And then he's looking at him in disbelief because he's like, "Oh, I thought you were one of those war-hungry mongers that other guy commented about."
He's looking at you like that because I know I had a feeling he was going to be like that too.
is a danger.
Yeah, because it was purpose subtext that they threw in there that they're a big fat
Just to
mess
make sure.
of war, Strange Glove and all that.
Yeah, no, exactly.
No, that's these writers thought they were clever, but all right, at least they made him a romantic character. He's like, no, I'm following orders.
Last man standing.
And now he's got to give him some British bullshit dialogue here. What are the?
Someone see to your wounds.
You're dismissed. You know, or sit down. You deserve a hot meal. We'll get you some wine and chicken or whatever. Oh, fuck off. No, all right, dismiss him. Right, either dismiss him or fucking give him a reward. Treat him to
So we'll see medical. Fuck off. It's pretty much what he told him.
Finally. So what was? See this.
Well done,
They just gotta chew the screen. They just love to fucking hear themselves talk.
Do you know where Lieutenant Blake is?
Yeah.
Blake? There were two of us.
Here's what the British stuff is. Boring. Yeah, this movie's boring.
Well,
I'm bored with it, all right?
Smith, who was in the first wave station.
Who's he looking for now? The mission's over.
The brother.
Oh, his
We're
brother?
gonna find Frodo's brother.
Frodo's brother. All right.
Mary and Pippin, one of them.
Forget all about it.
Yeah.
With the swimming and almost drowning, and then the war call, fucking folk songs in the woods, panning the soldiers as the Celtic music plays. Forget all about that shit.
Hey, I mean, it was a pretty important part of the. It was like, let's find my brother.
You're right. Yeah.
Yeah.
My Private Ryan. But then they're like, no, it's not Private Ryan because we're going to do all this. But
we're not sending him home. We're just trying to stop the attack.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah. It's stopping I guess these 1,600 men from walking into a trap.
That's good. I like the mission. It's completed now. We got there.
So let's wrap it up.
What are we doing now? If we're either rolling credits or get to the next scene, because if he's just gonna keep walking, you're losing me, buddy. Boring. Yes. Oh, didn't we just lose Bob Barker?
Yeah, we did. And Alex Trebek not too long ago.
Wow, that's right. And is that Jeopardy?
I have to find Lieutenant Blake. Do you know where he is?
Oh, what
a
cock tease. You don't even give me the last.
Nope. That's where it ends.
What a cock tease.
There you go.
Yeah, that's the last note.
Yes.
No fight.
All right. Here we go. Soldier. Back with his army. Back with his team. What do we got? And he completed the mission.
Yeah.
Lieutenant Blake!
He shoots himself.
He's
Yeah. Yeah, right. Some
came for me in the afterlife.
Has anyone seen Lieutenant Blake?
All right, we got to focus on the Thank you. Because again, all this now, the
horrors of war.
Here we go. Here's that scene. Even though we've been pretty much seeing it all along, but now they really got to get to the survivor.
Well,
you saw the carnage of death. Now this is what survivors had to go through.
Yeah.
No limbs, and I mean it is horrible, but it's like, yeah, okay, here we go.
Yeah.
That part of the movie. This kid's got zombie face now too.
Lieutenant Blake? You need medical assistance.
Why would he know that already? There's no.
He knows his brother's an eighth.
Oh, you must know him then. Right. You're from Jersey City, right?
Yeah, no, but
my friend Joe,
the eighth is much smaller. You're talking about just like a few hundred people, as opposed to an entire city. Right?
Still, everybody.
When I had a division, I knew everyone in my division when I was like boot camp and where all this stuff. Yeah, so it's that's not. It's not. And we say if you must know, like So probably no. Yeah, I guess it's more like hopeful or anything. Well, he just gave him the bad news.
What's your name?
Good point, though.
Yeah.
What? It's Schofield.
He did it. He delivered the fucking stop call, and then he found this guy. Go get it. What do you say? Mother?
Yeah, he's gonna write to his mom, to Frodo's mother. He delivered the ring. Sam,
exactly. What kind of question is that?
He was a good man.
He said, "Go to the mess hall. Go get some chow." They can't help themselves.
His brother.
Who's worse, Hollywood or British Hollywood?
Oh, I'm glad you were with him.
Who loves taking the bigger piss? Thank you, man. Right, nice. Handshake, salute. It's wartime. This kid's probably fucking starving, too. He's got to take a shit, everything.
Yeah, right.
Instead, he's going to be like, "Oh, you're going to write your mum?"
I know, right?
Stupid. Yeah.
They didn't include that portion in this walkthrough. One take. Him stopping to take his shit.
At least one, right? Kid's all backed up.
Rub one out and cry.
Right, look at that French girl.
Yeah, right.
He's got a fresh batch from that touch, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Oh, and the lonely tree in the fucking hell. Can we stop doing the soldier under the tree?
You gotta rest somewhere, Chuck. What do you want him to prop up against the dead bodies on the?
No, I want to see him walk back to the men's hole to the tent and get a fucking hot fucking plate of bone soup.
Bones.
This guy wants to get into some hot water. He wants to wash. He wants to fucking wash out his uniform.
No shaving bread. No, I'm sorry.
Right. Yeah, he wants some stale bread and some fucking 2-day-old open wine with gnats in it. It's all right. It's all right. We're drinking the gnats. Is he looking at his? It better be a dame he's looking at. If he's looking at Frodo,
he's gonna run one out to Frodo right now. Sam.
And that at least resembles a woman. Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
All right. Fair enough. He's like, you know what? Let me just look at these photos. Then I'll get.
It's his wife and kid.
Because I made it right. Yeah.
And that's actually, I think, kind of a reveal that he had a wife and kid.
No, why is it a reveal? Who the fuck is? So he's the soldier. He's got family back home. We don't know who he's really looking at. Could have been at his mom and his dad and 2 of his nieces. We don't know who the fuck these people were. Oh, this fucking. He's got a family back home, and I get it. He's like, you know what? I just need a minute to sit here and look at my family photos because I lived. What does that say? That better not say like due to can you please scroll back 10 seconds?
Dedicated to all the brave fighters, right?
That did not deserve that tag. If that's what that is, this movie does not deserve that tag.
The tag says for Lance Corporal Alfred H. Mendez, 1st Battalion King's Royal Rifle Corps, who told us the stories. So I'm guessing this is loosely based off of realistic events, right? So let me go ahead and
possibly.
All right, now
then
I'm not going to ask you 1 out of 10 normally. We're going to do it like we did the last time. All right.
Yeah.
But before we even get into that, what are your thoughts?
I thought it was hella boring.
Hella boring.
Cliche. And again, for the 4th time, that supposedly quick, witty, I don't even know the word. But that British writing where you nailed it perfectly earlier when you kind of just said it better than I'm saying it now.
Yeah, right.
A lot of smugness in there.
Yeah, totally. All right. Any positives?
Yeah. Visuals when that plane comes over the hill, even though it was like the perspective made you think that wouldn't happen. But okay, in terms of how shit and boring the rest of it was, I was like, that was cool. Like it was that was Indiana Jones moment. So that was kind of cool, and the trip mine was cool. You weren't expecting the explosion. The guy getting stabbed was good. It's just that it wasn't just a completely Frodo and Sam thing.
Right.
So yeah, the 3 action surprises, and that they killed off one of the leads.
One of the leads, halfway through too, right? Like almost dead.
Yeah, I would say through. Almost a little before halfway through.
Okay, so
there are some things I did kind of think were entertaining.
I think we're gonna kind of get somewhere here. Okay, so visuals, 1 out of 10.
A 1.
You lying motherfucker.
No, I just told you visuals. Action scene,
1
All
point.
The visuals are like maybe the set. I mean, it's no different than Saving Private Ryan and all these other Wind Talkers and all the other ones that came after Saving Private Ryan.
So you're saying it's no different than Saving Private Ryan?
Yeah, pretty much.
We just said earlier before, but we just said before that those set pieces, or at least those designs, were great.
They're all equally great. I don't think any of the. I'm not knocking.
So how is that a 1? So how does that make it a 1?
Cool explosions.
Out of 1 out of 10, you're saying. So 1 out of 10. 1 being that the fucking that.
The plane, the tripwire,
and that's worth what point?
Yeah, those 3 visual like action scenes were cool. All the other shooting stuff is diluted to me. It's all background. Does it look cool?
Yeah. No, that's fine.
So it looks cool. So all those 4 give it a 1 out of 10.
That doesn't make sense.
Those aren't very 4 strong points. Then they're like lump all those 4 points into one point.
Yeah, again, dude, that's especially if you're saying that a movie like Saving Private Ryan, what would you give the visuals out of 10? 1 out of 10.
Probably like a 1.
What?
Because it looks cool, but I don't know what else to say. Because it's just setting. Yeah, it looks great. It's realistic.
If it looks great, then that's closer to 10. I mean, come on. I mean, we're just talking visuals. I'm not talking about the movie as a whole. But I mean, that would if it looks good, if it's a competent looking movie, it's not a 1, bro. Like that doesn't make sense.
I think it's a 1 because I also know that 1 is going to add into the total score. The factor in.
Yeah, but it's going to give.
And I don't think it's going to be that high.
No,
so I'm giving it a 1 out of 10 on the visuals.
No, you're anticipating that you're trying to keep the score low, but unrealistically, I mean, you literally just admitted that it looked good. So I mean, visuals closer to 10. That to give it a 1 is come on, just straight. There's bullshit. It's bullshit. Honestly, 1 out of 10.
So forget everything else I said. If you ask me, what do I think the visuals? Oh yeah, it looked pretty cool. It was realistic. Does it get me off? Am I super thrilled about it? Is it anything special? No, not especially in 2023. So
what?
No.
Not special. Okay. So
even if that's the case, Ryan was done better with more action and not just about the action, but this was very stripped down even visually.
Very brown movie. Very brown. A lot of brown dirt, a lot of brown mud, a lot of brownness, I mean, but they did have some there was that cool scene when he was in the city, and then the flares were had the lights going and shadows all over that. I thought that was filmed really well. But again, visual wise, even then, even if you're saying it's not that special, that still would put it at a 5. To say it's at a 1 is to say that it's like the Blair Witch Project. You know what I mean? You understand what I'm saying?
Okay, so I'm just thinking of it differently then. Yeah.
No. One being
different
the
gauges
worst,
of rating.
Yeah, like what is it, like Attack of the Killer Tomatoes, right? Like that fucking movie looks like shit. That would be like a 1 or 2 or some shit. That makes sense. If you're saying that Saving Private, so what you like Saving Private Ryan looks great, and a movie like this looks great, and we're not talking about the acting, the story. We're not talking about that.
Right. We're not talking about any of that.
Dude, you at least, I mean, from here, it sounds like you're giving at least the visuals at least a 6 or 7 out of 10.
Right. I mean, if you want to rate it that high, I'll go with it to fit your bracket. But
no. It's not to fit my. It's not about fitting my bracket. It's just, I mean, like, no. It sounds like now you're just giving out ones just to piss me off, like to hurt my feelings.
No, it's just
a 1 out of 10.
No, because here's what you have to separate. I also don't think that even if it looks good visually, that it makes it a good movie.
No, that's not the point. Yeah, we're not.
For me.
Yeah. We're not talking about it as a movie. We're just talking visuals. You know what I mean? So like, if you saw the movie in mute and you just saw like these images scattered, you know, or like some of these set pieces or, you know, whatever, some of these scenes, again, like it sounds like you'd at least given it a 6 or 7 from everything else you said until you give the actual score. It's like they use 1. Well, dude, no.
I'll give it like a 4, 4.5.
4.5 for visuals. Okay. All right.
Yeah, reluctantly.
Jeez, bro.
Because I want to add zeros to this, and you won't let me do that either.
No,
so.
can't do zeros.
Because if you let me add zeros, that 1 automatically bumps everything up to
yeah, right. Yeah, no, but I mean, like the 1 is your 0. It's still the 0. Yeah, you know, so it's like 1 is bad. It's the worst. It's literally the worst. But all right, so 4 points.
An Ed Wood production or anything. Christ, you know, I know it was fucking better than that, but.
All right, so you're giving visuals a 4. Okay.
4, yeah.
What about the sound design, score?
No, I'm really
music.
Yeah, I don't even. I'm giving the music for real a 1 on this because I didn't think they did. I didn't think it was strong. I didn't think there was consistency themes running through. There were times where I feel like they were playing the wrong music. When you started playing for real that music, when he was in the woods, and they were really dragging that scene out of him in the woods, and it's dark and it's crazy. And it didn't start right away. It's not like you went right away either. It was like a while that scene established, and then came into it. I was like, oh shit. So really for real, I think the music is bad.
Okay, so you give that a 1. Okay, all right. Now
some cool like string stuff in there, some classical. I see what they were trying to do, but if when you played that drop,
so all right. So you give the visuals. Actually, let me start. You gave the visuals a 4. I give the visuals an 8.
Right.
All right. Sound, we're kind of in agreement. You're giving it a 1. I'm giving it a 4, a 3, actually.
But you agree, right? It was kind of weak, almost immemorable.
There was some parts that I thought the music was good, adequate. I think I should say. You know what I mean? Nothing. Yeah. There's no. You know. There's no like Predator theme, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, and I don't feel like it pushed any emotion well enough, you know.
So I'll give that a 4. All right, what do we got? Okay, acting, performances.
You go first.
Acting, I think I'll give it a 7. I'll give it a 7. The people were convincing. Huh?
What? Yeah, I was gonna say, what'd you like about the acting?
They were convincing. I mean, like it didn't sound like like no one was not in a war. They didn't come off as actors. You know, a lot of some of the dialogue was all right. The only reason I'm giving it a 7 and not like an 8, 9, or 10 because there are some lines that could have been cut off. I do agree with you on the, you know, like everyone talks like they're in a fucking Monty Python sketch.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? You know, like we're in a Guy Ritchie movie, so it's like that does get old after a while. You know, although it's you know it's fun. It can be fun, but whatever. Yeah, I think I'm with you on that. So I give. So that for me is a 7, which is like a C minus, right?
Yeah.
What about you? A 1. No.
Surprisingly, I'm not too far behind you.
Okay.
Because I do feel like the winner in the end, he did a good job.
Yeah.
I
He
was
was good.
glad to see the Frodo go because he was the weaker of the actors. I felt.
Until he died, he had a good death. Like it was kind of sad.
He did. That was a good
Hmm.
scene. So I'd give it like a 5. Just because, and everybody else was bit players, so they didn't really have to do much. You had
Big spender.
Right, yeah. I'll give it a 5 just because, yeah.
Benedict Cumberbatch in it, right? You had Colin Firth, you had Mark Strong. There was like a couple of quite a bit of.
Oh, really? I thought that was a whole cast of nobodies, but that's me because I didn't know those actors.
Yeah. No, well, you'll know them when you see them. Like Doctor Strange, he was the last guy that was
really?
like, "Fuck off, Lieutenant." Yeah, fuck off. That guy. Yeah, that's Doctor Strange. And then Colin Firth is the guy who gave the order in the beginning, the captain or whatever, whoever it was. And Mark Strong was the guy who picked him up.
Actors, the smallest parts.
They gave him like these little tiny roles.
Wouldn't you have liked to see the Doctor Strange guy play like a real man and have that lead role? Holy shit! Did they fucking skip on the budget?
But you can't.
What do you mean?
No. Well, I mean, not for this story. You're following a private, you're following a private low rank. You have Benedict Cumberbatch in his 40s playing a private. Like that's not believable.
You give him a different rank. You keep the story the same. It didn't have to be a fucking. And that's another thing that's so on the nose too. Get a low level soldier to do this. It's like, I mean, maybe definitely. Well, how about you get a man that we know is more confident than these young, inexperienced boys who get stabbed when they approach the enemy? And
I think you get what you get. You have
I
to,
just feel like they could have paid Cumberbatch a little more and maybe beefed up him as the lead.
Maybe I would have maybe preferred Colin Firth or Mark Strong even to Benedict Cumberbatch because they come across more, more manly. Yeah, I guess in comparison, but. So yeah, they had good performances, but you're right. It was like I always feel like every scene with them was a little too long. Like it could have been maybe a couple minutes shorter, But instead of having to hear all the clever British banter, brilliant, brilliant, whatever bollocks.
The rat and licking his hair.
Yeah, right. All that shit. So we got visuals, we got sound, we got acting. What's missing? Directing.
I don't know. That's hard to start.
Yeah. What was the other one that I did? Was it the ending? I'm looking at the other score.
Well, the story, just the story in general.
FX, score, story, and dialogue. Okay, so
dialogue.
we did. So acting is dialogue, right? Yeah.
Not really. We could rate those separately, just for shits and giggles, just for a laugh, Because I would rate the acting higher than the dialogue. If I give it 5, then I'm giving them. But we kind of said that, we've been saying that a little bit. But yeah, dialogue I definitely thought was bad. A lot of it was just mishmash.
Okay, well, I think that affects the acting score. I'll leave it because let's go to what was it? Oh, damn, I just had it. The story. What was it an interesting plot, interesting premise? No. I'm kind of with you.
Oh, okay, good. Thanks. So you're gonna I was like, but come on.
No. I mean,
it was
guys.
Writing meets Lord of the Rings.
I need you to go over there. That's the mission.
Pretty much, right?
Yeah, I didn't hate it. So again, it's not like I'm not trying to agree with you totally on it because I didn't hate it. it's simple enough to get me invested. You know, the guy has a brother over there. He goes, "Hey, your brother's over there, right? So you need to get this over there and tell him to call off this attack. If not, thousands of British will die." Over that, you know, okay, fair enough.
Very generic, but okay.
But everything else in between, it's almost like there is no story. It's just that. You know what I mean? I mean, things happen. Like I said, you know, there's the plane, the kid dies, and
right, yeah.
You know,
they had to with the baby, you know.
Yeah. So, all right. So, story. What would you give out of 10?
It's really weak, so I guess 3 out of 10, which is bad, right? That's bad.
That's very bad.
Okay.
Yeah, 3 is very bad.
I want it to be bad.
All right, and let me see. I think I'm gonna stay with you there. I'll give it 4. I think because I did, you know, I didn't bother me as much as you, but I could have had a little more going on.
Yeah.
All right, let's see where we're at. We'll find out your overall score. That one killed me. Well, yeah, it's great. 1 out of 10.
It tallies so hard. Perfect.
Yeah, right. +1 +5 +3 divided by 4. Your overall is a 3.25.
Wow, that's about accurate. Yeah.
That's about right? So what would have been your overall score? If you would have
given it a 2.
So yeah, you're at 3.25. A 2. It's so fucking stingy with those numbers, dude.
The movie was bad. That was a bad, boring movie.
God.
With a weak story.
But again, bro, no. Dude, it's like if all the movies are bad, then none of them are. This is the road we're on Hatewatch. Yeah. I mean, like again, this movie, even I would have to say objectively, is better than a 2 out of 10. Like, just I mean, common sense. And again, I'm not on this movie's dick. I'm not. Yeah. Look, I'm not on this movie's dick. In fact, let's do my overall. Yours was 3.25, right?
Yeah.
What would mine come to? 8 +4.
Well,
I know, right? We're waiting. I'm at 5.75.
And do you agree with that?
I feel like it's a little lower than I thought it would be, but okay. It's better than average, better than middle of the road.
What would you give it if it's just 1 to 10?
Probably 7.
Wow.
7. Like I like Saving Private Ryan more. I like Full Metal Jacket more. I like, you know, there's so many war movies that I like more than this one. But I want to give it a passing grade because I thought it did a lot of things, at least competently. Like again, the visuals. This is the one that fucks me up the most. So talking to you, it's like it looks good. It looks like they were in a war. It looks convincing. The special effects, anytime that was applied, looks good. The costumes looks, all that shit deserves credit. So to take all of those variables, say, yeah, it looks realistic, or at least, you know, it looks of the time. The costumes look lived in. Everything, you know, like it looks genuine, convincing. And then to say 1 out of 10, it doesn't make sense. Like, I understand you don't like the movie, but like if you could agree with me that those things are true, that it was very well done, at least designed visually, you know, objectively, that's better than not even subjective. That's better than 1 out of 10. But hey, you upped it to 4, which I think is like, you know, it's too low in my opinion. But whatever, you know, that's for you to give it a 4. At least it's not a 1. I'm just like, yo, like the 1 would be like a home movie, like, you understand what I'm saying? Like done at the park, like, guys, we're at war, and you understand what I'm saying? They're using sticks, and they're in their own regular clothes, and you know, and they're doing 1917. Like that's a 1. You know what I mean? Like like The Room, right? the room. Now we're getting into 1, 2 territory. You know,
Yeah.
like even though it's so bad, it's good. That's a fucking that's like a 1 or a 2. And then you can't put 1917 next to that shit and be like, yeah, they're about the same. That's just not. You know what I mean? Like, it's not right. But all right, but you're at 3.25, which is still like fucking, it's still bad. So it doesn't reflect like you like the movie. It's pretty clear you hate it.
Yeah, it was actually pretty close. Right.
And this one, and 5.75, I'll eat it because that's the score. That's my score. It's a little bit lower than I thought, but not much lower. Like 1.25 lower than what I would have given it as an overall.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But shit.
Yeah.
Overall, you walked away with nothing good from. I guess you did. You did say you like some things.
There were like 3 cool action scenes in there.
Yeah. And like that scene on the bridge, I thought was actually pretty tense. When he's trying to cross the bridge, and then the bullets just start coming out of nowhere. Bang, boom, and he has to, there was like a nice little cat and mouse scene, of him trying to get in the building and all that. I thought that was pretty good. And also, going through the city at night, there was like a lot of shit happening. He had to constantly avoid detection, running away from people shooting at him. Like that shit was going on. So that was pretty cool.
Yeah, totally.
But all right, man. I guess we'll wrap up. Is there anything else you wanted to add?
No.
Oh,
that movie could have been better. I do feel that one scene, the night scene where he's going through the town and I guess it's being shelled or bombed or whatever, right after he escapes or leaves the French girl.
Yeah.
It almost felt like a little out of place, disjointed, like it was like a scene out of the Twilight Zone the movie or something. I guess artistically it looked good because that kind of threw me off too. Like, was that meant to feel like trippy, out of place, psychedelic? Not hardcore psychedelic, but didn't it feel like it shifted into like a Twilight Zone episode?
No. It's just
Burton would have done.
No, because I understood it's the flares, and I was like, wow, yeah, kind of the thought in my head, I was like, damn it, that's probably what it really looked like just seeing the shadows shift under the flares on the light of the flares, and being able to hide in those shadows or being exposed because the light shifts, and so I mean that stuff I dug actually. Yeah, but let me ask you this: what was better, 1917 or Saving Private Ryan?
Saving Private Ryan.
Ooh, but
yeah.
What would you give Saving Private Ryan out of 10?
Like a 3.
There's no way.
I guess I would have to give it like a 5 then, if I'm saying it's better than 1917.
Yeah, probably. Well, I guess we also have to go individually in each thing because that one, Saving Private Ryan, had better music, had a better plot, more cohesive plot, had better acting, and it had better visuals.
Yeah,
I mean all around.
I agree with all that. Yeah, I do agree with all that.
Yeah. So I think you probably end up giving it a 5 or 6 after if we tallied everything up. You know. But yeah. All right, so fuck it. I guess there you go, folks. What did you think? Put your rating below. Was it as boring as Chuck said it was? Am I out of line for calling him out on 1 out of 10 for good visuals on a movie, or is he out of line? I mean, I think I'm right on this one.
Visuals become so standard that they're just not like special anymore.
Yeah, they're all good. If they're all good, then none of them are.
They're all okay then, right? They're all good. They eventually all become just okay.
That's what you sound like. That's Syndrome from The Incredibles. If everyone's super powered, then nobody is, right? So all movies look good, no, but all movies don't look good.
Oh
you can prove this.
I'll be the first to say that.
Yeah, you can see 1 out of 10 visuals. I'll show you 1 out of 10 visuals, and then we can do absolute worst.
Well, then you gotta let me start adding zeros next time.
All right, I'll tell you what. We will find a way to do a 0. Whether it's like you're allowed 1 0 in the rating, but no more. But
that counts.
I'm gonna think of something. It's gonna be a fucking deal with the devil. It's not gonna be like, oh, okay, I get 0s now. No. You can only use a 0 if you like. If you have to use a 10 for another one of the ratings. No. I'm kidding. It won't be that.
Yeah, well, let's make a good enough movie, and it just might happen.
It just might happen, right? Oh, one day I'll find one. Well, I guess. Damn, what should we do next week? I'll think about it. But anyway, all right, guys. Hit like, hit subscribe, tick the bell, all that good shit. Is there anything you need to add, Mr. Amazing Valentine there?
No, this was fun, but other than the movie sucking, I got nothing else to add.
Yeah, we still had fun. You know what we do at the end of the day. All right,
let me go change that battery real quick.
Yeah, right. All right, peace.